5 in the outside column. The pace car speed is 41 miles per hour. Okay, James, here we go. Floor it, green, green, green. Car low. Clear car low. Clear low. Car low. Clear low. P7. Car inside. Clear inside. The car in front of us is car number 3 and their rating is 2.6. The leader has just done a 14.8, P8. The car ahead has just done a 15.1. The gap to Gavin behind is now 0.4. Your lap time was 15.9. The next car is Andrew. Car number inside. New fastest, clear low. Fastest lap for Staples, 14.7. P9. The gap to 8th place in front is now 1.0. The car in front of us is Gavin, car number 10, and their rating is 0.8. The gap in front is now 0.8. That lap was a 15.2. Your lap time was a 15.2, P9. Okay, James, you're reeling Gavin in. The gap is now 0.8. That was a 15.4. The gap to P8 ahead is now 1.2. That lap time was 15.4. That was 15.3. The gap to P1 behind is now 4.8. One lap ahead. The gap to P8 ahead is now 1.5. Car in front is Mika, car number 8, C license. The gap to P1 behind is now 3.2, 1 lap in front. That's a new fastest lap for Staples, 14.7. The gap to 8th place in front is now 1.2 seconds. Your lap time was at 15.1. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. To P1 behind is now 1.0, 1 lap ahead. The gap to Mika ahead is now 1.4 seconds. That was a 15.4. The gap to Mika ahead is now 1.1 seconds. Outside, clear high. Allow the guy behind to pass. Car high, clear high. Car outside, clear high. The gap to Mika ahead is now 0.9. The gap to P3 behind is now 4.5. 1 lap ahead. That lap was at 15.4. Alright James, halfway home. Fuel looks good. Your last lap time was at 15.4. Gap to P8 ahead is now 1.0. The gap to P3 behind is now 3.6. 1 lap in front. Got a car outside. Clear outside. 8th place. The next car is Gavin, car number 10, and their rating is 0.8. Car high, clear high. Is pitting from position 9. We think he'll come out a little way behind you. The gap to P3 behind is now 1.6 seconds, 1 lap ahead. The gap to P3 behind is now 1.0 seconds, 1 lap ahead. P8. That lap was at 15.8. Just done a 15.5. Car outside. You're clear outside. Allow this guy to pass. Last lap was a 15.4. The gap to P8. Got car high. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear high. That lap time was 15.4. That lap time was 15.5. Okay, James, your lap times are pretty consistent. Gap to 7th position. In front is now 4.3 seconds. Your lap time was 15.6. The gap to Gavin in front is now 4.6 seconds. You've just done a 15.5. The gap to P5 behind is now 1.8 seconds, 1 lap ahead. You're reeling Gavin in. The gap is 1.0 seconds. Gap to E7. Ahead is now 0.4. You've just done a 15.7. Got a car low. Clear inside. Got a car low. Clear inside. Gap to Gavin ahead is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds. That lap was a 16.0. Two laps remaining. The gap to Gavin ahead is now 1.5 seconds. White flag, one more to go. That lap time was 15.4.
Alright, buddy.
P8. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time. That's the end of the session.